All right, let's go. So this time around, I will try to go throughout the process entirely and try to explain what's going on my mind when I'm trying to approach a new figure. Of course, I won't be going from the beginning. I'll be using a base mesh, which we don't have the hands or the feet. So first, let's try and get the images. This time around, we will be going to create Harribel. It was a bit more difficult to find some images, some frames from the character, which normally I just search like CT or character and then front and back reference, something like this. And I get some overall of the character, which would be like the reference that animators get to create a character. But this time I didn't get anything like that. So there is less in the images that could help me out. Maybe there could be some places missing, some reference that I should get that I did not, and something may be missing on the final character. However, let's see what we get. So first thing, I need to get the head first, and then we can scale the character to be close to the final model, which this time character I think had 175 centimeters, and we'll be scaling it down to 25. So I need to scale it a bit to be 25, so it's more accurate when I start posing. So let's try that. Head and body is separate, so we need to turn this on, and my perspective is turned off for now. I'll turn it on later on. Let's just mask this one so we don't scale it. This ruler has 30 centimeters. So let's go to 25, not exactly, but close enough. Just a little bit, because I forgot the hair, so. I think they are acknowledging that the hair was part of the height. Okay, so just a little bit off. Okay, so now I need to get the image. So my configurations, the images will be like right here, but normally you get here on draw, and then you go down here on front and back. So map 1 and map 2, and left and right. On my case, I just use the map 1 and map 1 on front and back and left and right. So map 1, import. I'll be using this one for the face. Okay, it's up there, so let's just make it more to the center. And let's get it down. Right now, it's going a little too fast, so just clicking a little above the number and we can get a little bit better to work with. So something like this. I think she's too large for the side, so let's just scale it a bit. Maybe like this. I think I'll need to rotate just a little bit. So I didn't set up the rotation here, so let's go draw. Right about here, angle. Not angle. Okay, so no angle for now. I could just go on the reference and export again, but let's go this way for now. Like I said, I don't have the reference, the exact reference for the face, so not a huge problem. So let's get the face first, right? And then we can work on the rest of the body. Okay, it's just... So the nose would be right here, and we need to push the rest of the face to be larger and thinner, like higher, and go higher and be thinner. So let's just hit on the front first. The ears normally will be like at the base of the nose or the center of the nose, and they will go like to the eyebrows, something like this. Of course, we need to get the eyes and push it a lot higher, like this. I think we can smooth it a little bit. Okay, let's try to follow just the vision and the front face. So something like this, not so thinner. So the face will be like, I'll take the clip curve so I can make let's just get the middle of the mouth right here so I can start cutting. So clip curve, her cheeks, it's not so prominent, so let's something like here, then here, and go 0, back, 10, like here, like this. Right. The hair mouth could be a little lower, more thickness. To the lower part, let's just make like this. Okay. And she doesn't need too much of the forehead, so you can just figure out. Lower the head. The head's too large, so we can move it to the center and also move it. This one backwards as well. I will be turning on a mesh so we can work a little better. So Let's get the shape of the ears. Don't know if we will have ears, to be honest. Her hair kind of hide the entire ear. So let's just take this off. So let's get the lip curve. Then we can do a measure to merge it together. Now we can get the shape right. I just remember where is the tip of the nose, right here, right? So we can push it a curve and push it. Let's create a simple mouth. She's too much forward, so let's get the move brush again with tackle curve. The thing that I normally do is get Alt pressed, click on at the end of the mouth and just push it. Move it down a little bit. Get it down. And now you can do the lines for mouth. And this one will be the cap. And her line will be like here. And now we can add some volume on those parts. And try and create the nostril. So this part needs to go backwards. So let's try push it like this. Can be more flat and even. Looking from below, or we get something like a bar on it. I like to turn the focal shift a little so we can get less of this kind of squad shape and more like a round when we sculpt the character. It would be a bit difficult to keep the eye on the same line because, like I said, it's a little bit rotated. I don't want to resave the model. Let's push this here and this one forward. So let's mark first the higher part of the eye. So this. So all of this needs to go backwards. So let's just mask it with the mask lasso like this. Then we can push it backwards. We can also adjust everything going backwards. Then we can adjust how we want the shape of the eye to be on the side. From the front it would be a lot easier to manage, so let's focus on the side first. Maybe still and make it a little higher than the reference, because right now it's a little strange to look at. So we measure first. 2, keep groups. Oh, yeah. Let's try this way. Select this one and this 2. Let's just... Okay. So this one and this one, they will become 1. This one is okay. So maybe like this, and we can get the slice curve and get something like this line. Okay. Now I need the lines to be a little straight. So let's get the brushes, smooth by body groups. And now we can get this line over to work with. And now the zero measure can go a little better. Let's just duplicate so we can have some of the shapes. Right now we have 157,000. So let's try by half first. So let's move. So measure. Don't height too much forward, so we need to correct that. Okay, one more. One more. Like this. 40,000, I think. It's a lot better. So let's project without the body. Project. Ctrl D. Project. Ctrl D. Project. No, I think it's alright right now. Polish. Okay. Now the thing that I like to do first is trace the eyes a little bit. Like I said, it's too much forward, so I'm just smoothing. So let's try and trace the eye. There are some little bumps right here and there that we can adjust later on. So let's just trace first. So this perspective, no, turn on the floor. Right now, just this amount of subdivisions isn't enough. So adding 1, 2 more. And I like to trace using the paintbrush. So paintbrush. I like to, let me see, turn down the draw size. Just a second. All right, let's step. Let's go down. But forgot something. So I need this one to go like white. Now we go with the black. The size is too much, so like this. 4. So now we get the eye right. So like I was using this one, but the height wasn't right, so let's try and go with this one. Her eyelashes will most likely ends here, and then from here it goes to the side, so I will not stop here, but this part for the mesh will probably go more to the front. Let's just follow the 2D for now. This end part will probably be like the same as the inner part. So, like this. It's going too much, so let's try and end it here. Let's get black again. So something like that I like to do is like mark it at the center and then create this oval shape at the end. And then we can make it go make it a bit bigger hole like this, and then I can get the pinch and make it like this. But the pinch is pushing, it's get the model to be going forward. So let's just the brush so the modifier can be 0, so it could keep in place. See, it just kept the model in place. And now we can adjust the lower part of the mouth to have a little bit more of volume. As soon as the upper lip goes towards the border, it should be thinner. So let's try and adjust that with just a move. Let's just turn down the floor for now. Lower the rest. And try to adjust it by hand so we can get the shadows correct. So this shadow can go like this. Maybe the mouth could go more towards the front so we can get some of this shadow and line out of the model. This shadow right here also, it's a little awkward to look at. So, right here, maybe a little better, but there's a bump right here that could go could disappear if possible. Another one right here, and one in between them. And now we have one going towards the cheeks. Now looking from the side, we can adjust it so the chin goes a little forward. But we don't want to lose her line for the jaw. And we also don't want to lose her shape looking from the front. let's just create another one, like here, as a folder, out the subdivisions. And I have a brush specifically for that. It's the Harribel J1. I don't remember the original name, but this one is the original. It has the 6 brushes. I think it's for creating for like wolves and etc. And I make it for hair, so I added just maybe 2 more. Yeah, 2 more with the end of the hair being like this, so I can do something like a bank. Something like this, which this hair doesn't have, so let's just get the normal brushes. So here, hair J1. I like the hair 6, maybe? Yeah, hair 6. So we can start with that. So her hair isn't symmetrical, so we can just turn it off. And so let's start from the center. I don't want the other ones, but move it right here. Maybe her hair can start right here, and then we can just bend curve, add 1 more, and we can make it thinner like this. The image that I'm looking right now, it has 3 hairs, like 3, something like 1, 2. It's better to create, so like this. It's like this. Okay. Let's just duplicate this one. First, there is only one that goes right about here and doesn't pass the iris of the eye. So like this. Now we can duplicate, and this one goes more like here, can go under the other one. However, the end of this strand can do like this. So like this can go under. And I will duplicate again just this one. And this one is a little one going just like this. I will merge everything with the Dynamesh later on, so I'm not too worried about these divisions. But I would like to keep some shapes, so that's why I'm trying to adjust right now. So like this. Now there is something that's happening on this hair. I think this hair that I'm looking right now, it's kind of an AI. It's this image that we are seeing, but the eye seems a little off, so someone that seems to have tried to upscale the image a little. It's helping me. It's helping in a little way to work on this hair. Okay, so right now I think it would be just wise to get this one, duplicate and mirror. It's a lot easier. So let's just create a gap between the hairs so we can act like this. This one needs to be under the others, or it can go in between them later on when we create the strands. Maybe we can play a little with how it's going to merge like this. Alright, so now I need one here. I'll create the larger one first. Well, let's get the brush again there. Maybe this one can go a little backwards. Like this. Yeah, something like. Maybe it's better to do like this. Let's take this duplicate. Or do I? No, I don't need to do that. So, okay. Save this one. Mask. Without getting the center. I think I can go like this. So, extract. Maybe this is too much, so let's go with 0. Extract, accept. I think it's the same poly groups, so we can go elevation 0, no bevel, final loops. Now, let's take it to the hair. And let's do like this. I won't be using the upper part, I just need the lower part. So let's get the head back. And now we can work with this one. So I think the back hair, like right here, let's just make this one the same body proportion. So like here will be something like sculpting brush, like this. Go out like this. So we can adjust the rest of this one seems strange. And later I'll work on it. I need to body back. So now I can push it so we can get a better hairline. This one isn't needed. Let's just like this. And the hair can start like here. Let's give it more shape. Okay. When I get the pose root, it will be better to do what I'm doing. But for now, it's okay. Let's just make it a little wider. Maybe move the head more to the front. So let's get the set head. Do it like this. Adjust the hairline again. Take off the multi-move. I don't know the name of this business. So transpose. what we need is, of course, we will create this one when we have to pose to make our lives easier. So right now what we need is this right here. So let's take out the hair so we can get the mask lasso. Let's do like this and make the shape. Like this one. So the other one is kind of merged, so I will create two separate parts. So extract, okay. Same thing we did for the hair, so no polish, no loop, too much. It's Harribel. Okay, but it is. Let's try and get this 0, 0, 0, 0.5. Better. So right now what we need is to push this one a little further. We can also Ctrl D, another one, and then afterwards we can work on the eyelashes as well, but not right now. Just a little bit, adjust the line like this. This one seems to be already close, so Ctrl E. Let's just check close, Ctrl D, Ctrl D. Just change the smoothing, saying we are using the smooth group, so let's get back to smooth. Like this. And we also need to create the iris, so like this one. Okay. Stretch, set. So lower. Point 0.005. Okay. That could work. So right now what we have is like this. So I want this one and this one should be another color, another group. So polish and make it like this. Right. So same thing. Keep groups. 001. Half. Let's just see if we don't. Yeah. Take this out. So half. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, so with that, we can now maybe paint it. she has a different color that I'm used to, so let's try. So again, let's go back to PPA. So we get paint. Let's just make this one. This one like this. This one as well, and this one as well. Okay. Now we can. I forgot the eyebrows. Let's see. Floor. So like here. So like 0, 0, elevation, 0. I know, oops, extract, accept, and again. I know, oops, delete this one. And let's just do the polish and half 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Control D, Control V. It's already good enough. Okay, take out the floor. Now we can paint. So first thing we need is just make this color for now, this one, and this one, and this one. So, paint, red, everything. Now what we need is the yellow, which will be like the highlights. So take this. Let's just turn off the RGB a little bit. So like this. Cheekbones. Little the center of the nose. Up parts of the mouth. Like this. The ear won't be showing, so I don't think we need to spend some time on it. But those parts will probably be. So I think that's okay. Some better lines right here. I think that's good enough. And now we get 280. are 85 maybe? 84. And we need her color, which we kind of have here. So let's get this one. So C to get the color, and we can paint. So, but right now she's maybe too dark. So let's try and adjust. However, let's first see, get a little darker, maybe more red, and we can get some ambient occlusion, so we get some shadows on the right part. So right now we are with 80, so let's get to 40 or maybe 25. So 1, 2, and that's it. Okay, seems a little better. Let's see. I forgot this one. But we kind of lost the highlights, so let's try and poly paint, adjust colors, and let's get some intensity. Maybe RGB contrast. Too much. Maybe saturation. No, just a little bit. And intensity. I like it this way. So okay. Okay, let's see the eyes. Let's get just the Ctrl D, Ctrl D, Ctrl P. Let's get a little more round. So this center needs to be red. Yeah, kind of red. Red, no, green, sorry. So green. You can also get from here, but I don't like this kind of color, so let's get it more like this. And we can paint it like thicker on the side and thinner at the middle. Like this. And using our floor, we can get the middle like, let's just take out the floor. Okay. So the middle like here. And some kind of line around it. Like this. Of course, we need to adjust better the eyelashes. But right now, it seems okay. Let's just get the white part of the eyes. So like this. It should be like here. Yes. And a little more white at the base. Like this. Okay. I think that's it for now. After that, we can adjust the body proportion. After that, we can pose the character. So let's just movie, but fire. All right. So thank you for passing this time with us. If you like, don't forget to subscribe, leave it a like as well. And if you prefer the content to be like always with me explaining some parts of the model, there are some parts that I don't need to talk a little, so probably there are some parts that will be speed up, but if you prefer that way, just let me know at the comments, please. So thank you guys, see you on the next one.